Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to do this page, and I'm going to show you how I make what I call a pocket page, or a pocket on my page. And the main reason why I want to put a pocket on is because I could go in there and write here, or even put an image down and write about it, but it's kind of a smaller page and the borders kind of shrink the area up pretty much. And this is the other side of this. That's why the washi tape is over there in the first place, and I like to balance them out. So I just put another strip down this side. To get started, I'm going to go along with my black Posca pen and just trace these two things of washi really quick. Okay, and then I am actually taking one of the Dylusions postcards. This is from her set 3, and I love this saying. That's why I wanted it. It says, "Remember that everything you worry about doesn't matter a lot in the grand scheme of things." And it's got who, what, where, when, and why. I just thought it was cute. Now you can use anything. You can use any postcards that you want, or you can even use a background page or a random page and just cut it down to size and stick it on. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Dylusions. The reason I'm using this is because my book is made up of, 98% Dylusions products, and I want to keep it consistent. But all you do, this is probably going to be the simplest one that I show you. All you do is you randomly pick the spot that you want it to be. I think I want it to be about there. Then take your double-sided tape, run it along, so you're actually on the back side, you're going to run along both sides and then across the bottom. As close to the edge as you possibly can to give yourself room to have a wider tag to put in there. Okay, do that just a bit. Right there, and this side. This is just 1/4 inch double-sided adhesive. Alright, give it a press. Grab my craft pick. And I'm going to burnish it down real well. And then peel the backs off. Alright. Take your glue stick. Go over the back here, just where the tape is. Don't go over on the back of the postcard. And this side as well. Okay. Bring your book back over. And you're going to put it up wherever you had decided that you wanted it to be. Just about here. I think that'll work. And give it a good press on all 3 sides. Like that. And give that a few minutes to kind of adhere. Then I'm going to take my black pen again, and I'm going to outline along the outside of it, the pocket we just created, that is. And that just kind of marries it down to the page, just like that. and set that aside. And you can use any tag that you want to put in here. I'm just going to cut down one of the black Dylusions tags. I don't know if this is a 10 or a 12, but I'm going to cut it down to fit inside of there. So let me grab my cutting board here, cutting mat, whatnot, and I think I'm going to go about, I'm going to start off with about 3/8 of an inch off of each side. Try that. And the reason why we want to cut the sides first is so we can get our width before we get our length. Right about there. Set that aside for a moment. Pull your book back over and see if it will slide down in there. It will, but it's kind of tight. So I'm just going to take a very little bit more off of each side. I think the size 8 tags would fit in there just right, but I don't have any of them up there with me right now, so we're just going to make one about 1/8 of an inch off of both sides again. Well, actually, let me see. Will that fit now? Still a bit tight. So yeah, we'll take that other 1/8 inch off over here. Like I said, if you have the smaller tags or even a tag that you've already made, you wouldn't have to do this part. There we go. That is much better. And then I think I'm going to cut it to about 6 3/4 inches in length. So let's go here. Let's see what I get. Let's see how far down that goes and where that puts my thing. Alright, that'll work. Put this aside. Now, the edges, I'm just going to take my scissors and snip them off like that to look like this traditional standard tags, like so. Alright. Now, with this having this saying on or whatnot, on here you can write whatever you want to. I'm just going to write about the day's events. And then, or you can write the things that are stressing you out or worrying you, like it says here. And, you know, sometimes getting them out on paper takes them off your chest and makes things feel a little bit better. It doesn't make them go away, but it does make it feel a little bit better. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab one of my white paint pens and I'm going to do a doodle around the outside. And I think I'm going to go with this simple, let's just do, let's do the running stitch. You can be as fancy or as basic as you want to with this. Being how I'm going to do writing in the middle of it, I like it to be pretty basic because I don't have a whole lot of room anyways. Okay. Oh, I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing, sorry. Then go down this side, this side. Flip it over. And on this one, I'll do the little circle and line one. Okay. You don't have to be perfect. The messier you're doodling, the better it ends up looking in the end anyways. There we go. All right. Let that dry for just a second. And then we will place it in its area. Oh. Just like that. Now what I want to do, because I got the border back here, I have this little spare piece of the tape left over. So I'm going to actually take my glue stick, and I'm going to put it on the tape because there is a little bit of a bump there, and I want the glue to stay on all of it, or stick to all of it. So I'm going to just run it everywhere. Put it right in the center. Up. Fold it over. Here, let's just pull it out. Might make it easier. Fold it over on itself. And made a little tab for my tag. And it just makes it resemble the background more. You could deck it out, do whatever you want to. I'm just going to take my pen here and go around it like so. Mimic the border like that. And then on this side, I will do my running stitch. There we go. I'll probably do up here. I'm gonna do a running stitch in the black. On this side, I'll do just to make it look like it is sewn to the page, I guess. I don't know. Just something different. There we go. Put that back in there where it goes. And then whenever I'm ready to write about the day, I'll go in there with my white paint pen. I'll write it in. And that'll be that. This is a very, very quick and simple and easy one. One more thing I want to tell you. See how I have this gap down here? That's probably about 1/2 of an inch. I cut this down to where, I mean, you could pull it up a bit if you wanted, but to leave the 1/2 of an inch gap up here so that way it looks even and more balanced. But it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do with yours. However, that's the video for the day. It was quick and simple. Like I said, you don't have to use these postcards. You can use any postcards or any cardstocks that you have, or anything at all that you can put double-sided tape around, and then slide a tag in to write about that day. Alright, well, I hope you liked the video. I hope you stay safe, you stay warm, and if you did like it, please give it a like. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.